Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in this video I do more of this, and we have a little story to tell about two little piggies.
And I'm going to plant these lovely tulips that gift from Sandra and Raymond, eventually plant them. We're going to put some more along this bank here so our driveway would look hopefully more presentable than brambles. And now these look like they're about ready. I shall show you what I shall be doing next. They are just so naughty. No, you don't eat it. No, you can't eat it.
So, on with our piglet story. Once upon a time there were two little pigs, and they eat an awful lot. And as you can see, the area where they're in now, they are, yes, doing a very good job of clearing it, like everywhere. So the problem we had was, we have a temporary barrier I've put there, not very good I must admit, and we have had very stormy weather recently, and this blew over, and it was raining all day, and we, after feeding them in the morning, didn't notice this had fallen over, and the piglets escaped, and they ran all the way down here. So we think from here they escaped along here and went. So on that evening, on the day that they escaped, Andrea came up to feed them in Max's house, or feed Max, sorry. As she always does about 5 o'clock in the evening, or maybe just before. And then we found, in here, two little piggies making chaos. As you can see.
The water was tipped up.
Yeah, the water was all tipped over, and lots of holes dug everywhere. And two little piggies asleep on this bed, and Max sat outside in the rain. Hey mate. Hey, good boy. Good boy. So that was the story of our two little pigs this week. So I'm going to have to build another little house and make another little secure area for them.
Because they're still too small to go in with the big ones.
Yes, because it's still a bit small to go in with the big pig, so... Hey Max, we'll put him in with you.
He didn't
Yeah,
mind.
we'll put him in with you.
Though they rooted up his bed.
He didn't mind. Oh, a big softy guard dog, isn't he? Right? Hey, big softy guard dog. What's he doing?
Hey. Oh yeah. You like me now, don't you? Good boy. Get up. Oh, that's Luna. Get up. Get up. You can't have the acorns. No, you can't have acorns. Ah, she's very good. Okay.
While we are in Max's paddock, something else I wanted to show you. We have a little guest here overwintering. Mind you, she's been here since the goats were in here, so I think she still might be here. And there she is. A bit shy. So, commonly known here as the Crow. So I'm just brushing it in to spread it about, and I'll sponge over the top to make sure the tops are level after I've spread it about, basically.
Give them a fighting chance, get them in the right way round. The trowel I'm using is quite a pointed one, has measurements on it at 4 inches, so that's about 100 mil. So I go up a bit past that, down to there, plop them in, bury it and tell it to grow. 74 more to go.
So today I'm down in the woods cutting ash for firewood, and a train's just arrived. As I was saying, cutting ash down in the firewood, down in the woods. I'm also cutting, as you can see here, yeah, I've cut down stuff for next year. What I'll do is leave this now lie down for a year until next November, and then what I've cut up this year is what I cut down last year. Yeah, so all this stuff here is seasoned now. It just takes a year here because it's so hot in the summer. So all these logs I've cut up, seasoned ash, probably the best firewood you can burn, and we have lots of ash. And the good thing about ash is, as you can see, where you cut a tree down, so I cut this from last year, you can see all the shoots coming up beside it. They will eventually get to, so I've cut a couple off this, but they will get and grow like this, yeah, like those over there. They all do the same. There's a little sapling coming off the root of another, so, and some there, look. Yeah, so ash is a constantly replenishing source of wood, unlike pine, which once you cut it down, that's it. And I'll just show you something I found fascinating. So this, here's the stump. It's only about a foot up. Yeah. Here's my hand. So my hand's 10 inches across. Actually, that one is. The other one's 9.5. So that's 10 inches across there, yeah. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 years old. Yeah, that's a big piece of hardwood for 15 years old. So I'm here today. Look, my favourite engine. I'm here with Luke.
Hey guys!
There he is, and Sarah in there making coffee, hopefully. And yeah, we're going to have a look at the oil pressure on this engine, and we're going to have a look at the oil leaks, which are a big problem.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're going to sort all that stuff out.
Awesome.
So what Luke has bought is this strange contraption. There's a rubber end. So what I've done is taken, hang on, it's down here. This is the oil pressure gauge. It just basically screws into the engine there, and it sends a signal to the gauge in the cab to tell you what your oil pressure is. Yeah, so we're actually going to measure it because it's giving false readings. It could be this is not genuine to the engine. So we're going to start the engine up and push this end into the hole like so. Yeah, so that goes in there, and I hold it in there while Luke starts the engine, and then we can see what oil pressure we get. So upon further investigation, it works out I've retested the oil pressure when it's hot, and there is none, which means this in behind here, the oil pump is probably worn out. So Luke's going to see about getting a new oil pump, and we get the engine oil sorted first before we think about the hydraulic oil. So yeah, complications, but obviously worth doing because it's a new engine.
Hello, darling.
Hello. So yeah, I'm going to have to make a start on the other pig pen, built exactly the same way as the one we done down there. This is the one that's going in Max's old paddock, so it's basically going to be a permanent house for pigs. We never put goats in there, but...
And why is the reason for not putting goats in?
Because goats climb trees.
And eat a lot of trees.
And eat trees and kill trees, so...
Yes, we have some young, smaller olives in that paddock, so we don't really
So we'll never have goats in there, but pigs can eat the olives that haven't picked up in the harvest, etc., so it'll all be good. As you can see, these are really heavy pallets, and they're all soaking wet because we've had rain. So the easiest way to carry something like this, if it's heavy and wet, it's like that, simple stuff. So I'm just going to set them out like I did last time, in a square, the right distance. Mark the edges and then just dig a little trench, concrete it, chuck it up.
Job's a good one.
Okay. Good to go.
How you doing, hun?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so fat. So there we go, another foundation dug. All I've got to do is fill it with concrete, but now I'm off to get some 6-inch blocks. How many do I need? 6, 5, 17, 18, 19, I'll get 20 and that should do this. But first of all, we've got to go to Covilhã. And just got to see her consultant about her arthritis, hips sort of thing, so cool. So what you doing, Ange?
Well, I'm just getting some of our garlic. I'm looking for, I mean, although some of it's sort of pre-sprouting, it doesn't really matter because when we use the garlic, we use the greeny bits anyway, but this is our own garlic from last year. I'm just getting some smallish cloves separated out because I'm going to do a couple of pots or jars with our own rosemary and soon our own salted olives. Now I'm going to go and get them out of the pillowcase.
Yeah.
We've had a little sample. They were quite salty, weren't they?
Yes.
But the flesh is quite meaty, if that makes sense. The salt has done its thing.
Got rid of the olive, olive is it?
I can't remember what the...
One of that. I'll put it up here.
Yeah. The thing that means you can't eat them straight off the tree. So I'm just going to then rub all the salt off them, give them a quick rinse off, and then they're going to go into, I'm just going to do a couple of jars for now for Christmas, for like nibbly bits, with some of our own olive oil, which we have. We're actually going to use some of last year's, last one of last year's. So that would be ideal just to put in there. And yeah, so I'm going to get these few peeled up. So it's all ready and prepped, and then we'll go on to the next stage. See you in a bit.
What we got? Oh, your olives, obviously.
Yes. Sorry.
So, again, what are you doing?
Okay, so as you see, we have a princess pillowcase full of salt and olives. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a handful of olives, rub the salt off, put the olives in here and give them a quick rinse. Then they'll go onto clean tea towel and I'll dry them off a bit, put some in jars with oil, rosemary and garlic, and the rest I'm going to put in freezer bags and we'll save those for later. So here goes. So what I'll do, I'll put the extra salt, because this is all stuff that's come out of the bag, so so just get the worst of it off. This is going to be a process in a bit, I think.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a quick.
Really rough on your hands too.
Well, salt, you know, it's like a body scrub, isn't it? It's sort of... Mind you, I need to soften my hands up. So there, that's just rubbed a bit of it off, and then just put that in there and give it a quick rinse off.
A few moments later.
Right, so I've done a few bits here. There's still a few more to do, but I'm just going to do a couple of jars worth to start with. So we'll give this a quick, on my hand, quick rinse off. How are they now? Is it better?
Haven't made that straight now.
Right, just dry my hands there. So like I said, I shall put these onto a tea towel in a minute. I've got them over there, nice clean tea towels, so 1 moment. One's escaped. Right, so we'll just tip these guys out on here. And I'm just going to give them a quick pat dry. They do look like big fat raisins.
Big
don't
fat
they?
raisins.
Okay, so these are pretty good now. So we'll just bring that over to there. So in my 2 clean jars, I'm going to put a couple of sprigs of rosemary, like so, and that's enough for another 2 jars, and lots of garlic, because we obviously have a lot of vampires around here, and this keeps them at bay. And I like garlic, apart from a bit of skin. Bum. So I make that too. There. Perfect. So, see if I bring a jar over to there, if that's all right. It's really hard to pick them up from the cloth.
Good guessing.
It's not bad, is it? I'm quite good at this. So what I'm going to do now is pour on some olive oil. Let's get rid of that in it. So I'll pour it into the jug first, just to make it a little bit, because I'm bound to tip it all over the place otherwise. Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Just come up to the mark there. Lovely. And then we have two absolutely fabulous, well they will be once they've infused for a bit. Our own olives, our own olive oil, our own rosemary and our own garlic. The only thing that's not our own was the salt that the olives were salted in, but brilliant. Really pleased with that.
Well done, babe. Okay, so that's it from us this week, everyone. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate
it. Really means a lot.
All the views and stuff. Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Yeah. And don't forget to like and comment as well.
Comment.
Yeah, we're gonna
new,
comment.
new,
a new one. Comment and ring that little notification bell for notifications of further future videos coming up. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
And I'd also quickly like to say thanks for your patience. We had a copyright strike on one of the videos for no reason whatsoever. I panicked and stuff all went wrong. So if you did watch it twice, thanks a lot.
Thanks so much. Yeah, that's
brilliant.
really appreciated.
And I'll try and get.
It's us old folk. We're not IT savvy.
No, I won't use that music again.
No.
So Andrea has been here sorting out all our seeds.
Trying to.
Because even though it's December, it's not going to be long, we're going to need to start planting some of these. So she's put them all in individual tubs. We have lots and lots and lots of seeds. It's going to keep you busy, yeah?
Yeah. I need to get our raised bed finished.
Yes, very true. I'll get on with that, amongst other things.